this is a lovely ground cover here that does well in the sun. And this is a yellow stone crop. And so there are several sedums that make great sun-loving ground covers. So the rose verbena is a very lovely ground cover that attracts pollinators. So, and it just blooms and blooms, goes on, and it is a perennial. And there are varieties that are native. Also, Dianthus is another very nice ground cover. The rose verbena and the Dianthus, most of these that I'm going to mention don't get over 8 inches to 12 inches tall. So this is another one. There's lots of Dianthus out there. Candy tuft, another beautiful ground cover, kind of grows more in clumps, but again, a very nice choice for a sun-loving flower bed. Thyme is another. There's a couple of varieties that do better than others for a ground cover. And oftentimes you'll see these in between rocks or in a rock garden. And again, do well in the sun. And then you've got thyme. The purple poppy mallow can spread quite a bit. I know some people in that full sun, maybe they wish they hadn't planted it. So just do the research on that before you plant it. Make sure it is beautiful, beautiful plant, native as well. Vinca is a very popular ground cover. Now, sometimes it's very well behaved. In that top picture, you can see how well behaved that Vinca is. In my yard, it's not so well behaved. It's not mine. It was not planted in a formal bed. I inherited this. And so it's popping up around the air conditioning unit and in an area where I mulched and didn't want it to come up. Well, it spread over. But again, this was not planted very responsibly, I'll just say, or maybe the person before me, maybe they wanted it to spread, but it was planted around shrubs when they were much smaller, I'm sure. And now it has just grown out and is creeping out under other shrubs and going not necessarily where I want it. So just do your research. And as always, right plant, right place.